ThaBoxingvoice.com, live here with the trainer, father of Big Money. No, it's Money Shot. I keep saying Big Money Shot. No, it's Big Shot, not Money Shot. I'm so used to the Money Shot. It's Big Shot, not Money Shot.
Coming later.
Big Money's coming with the big fights in the heavyweight division. Speaking of big, we're in here with the heavyweight champion of the world, WBC, Deontay Wilder. We have your son, the young, hot, up-and-coming prospect. And he was chosen to go in there not once, but 2 sessions. So he did good today. So much so that the champ felt like, I got to give some more back to this kid. What did you see from the outside? How proud were you of your son holding his own in there? 4 tough rounds with the champ.
Hey, listen, man, listen. These guys, man, I just take my hat off to all of them that want to step in here and do this. This is no joke. This is no joke. You know, the champ, you know, worked him. You know, he gave the champ work. And to be honest with you, champ showed him some stuff today. Champ showed him some stuff now. And I told him, hey, we still growing in this thing. He's only 8-0. Still got a lot of growing to do, a lot of maturity. And all of it is coming into fruition. We still got a lot to learn. And I just want to let you know, I'm not his head coach.
Okay.
Coach Bashir Abdullah is his coach in San Diego. I works with him because we still reside here in St. Louis with me. And I come from a history of boxing. My dad has a gym in St. Louis, and we work there until he goes to San Diego for his upcoming matches. And this was an opportunity of a lifetime to work with the champion Deontay Wilder, and we're looking forward to it, doing it. Everything, you know, champ critiques him. You know, he even kind of critiqued the champ. And listen, man, it's just a beautiful thing, man. You know, I feel honored just to even be here.
I hear you. Well, I feel honored to watch. Seeing your son kind of doing a shoulder roll in there. Who taught him that? Is it something he picked up, obviously, from Mayweather, or are you guys working on that? Because we seen Berto try it. It didn't look good.
Listen, my dad started coaching when Mayweather was born, okay? I'm just going to let that out there. My dad started coaching in the fall of 1977. Mayweather was born like early 77. So what you see him doing, shoulder roll and all that stuff, that was stuff that I was being taught at a young age. You know, I was fighting in the late 70s, early 80s, and ended my amateur career in 84 because I wasn't going to turn pro or anything. But my dad went on, coached some of the best guys in St. Louis to national titles, some even to world titles. So what you see in him is just a combination of what I've learned and what my dad has also taught him, along with Coach Bashir, who's taking his whole career to another level. And I thank that brother for everything that he's done for him, because without him, he wouldn't even been recognized to even go to the Olympics as an alternate in 2012. So that changed his life, and I told him it was going to change it. And from then on, you know, everything else is all a blessing from God, man. You know we still got a lot to learn. We know we still got a couple of years before we even consider being a contender for a world title. But we working on it. And through God's grace and mercy, it's going to happen. That's all we in. But this is Deontay Wilder's time, and he's showing that he the top dog. You know, I told my son he's a young lion, but Deontay right now is the king of the jungle, man, and that's real deal.
I hear you, king of the jungle. You see, I need you to, I guess, elaborate a little more. There's so many critics. Like I talked to your son, I said, look, there's keyboard warriors out there, guys who just live to criticize. They feel like, all right, Deontay has 37 fights, but who has he faced? He's only faced Deverne. In their eyes, it's easier said than done. It's easier from the outside. So now your son is in there. How difficult is it once you're in there with this man who's that big?
Yeah, I mean, you talk about a 6'7" guy, you know, with a wingspan, I don't know how long. And then he has learned to pace himself. He's learned how to be mature enough to see shots, set things up. Deontay's game has gotten better, man.
But what about the people that say he's wild? They're like, no, he's wild. He's not accurate. He's wild.
Listen, that stuff is slowly going away. He caught my son with some good straight shots, good stick to the body, to the head. He's learning how to jab and hook off that jab. Listen, man, he's gonna get these guys a fit, man. He's gonna get these guys a fit.
Well, we're here in Northport, Tuscaloosa, but Anthony Joshua's in New York City. Okay. Invading New York, press conference for the Vladimir Klitschko fight.
Okay.
Do you think he's going to be able to beat Vladimir Klitschko?
You know, one thing about this game, age plays a big factor, and depending on how Vladimir has aged, far as boxing age-wise, because I mean he might still be a young man at 40, but in boxing years, that's some time, man. So time's gonna see. He's up against somebody that's somewhat that made the level field a little bit more balanced for Vladimir, because he's fighting a young, inexperienced guy. You understand? And with that being said, it's going to be interesting how it come out. I wouldn't be surprised if Klitschko wind up boxing the boy and beating him. I wouldn't be surprised this young boy knocked Klitschko out. You understand? I'm just being real. It depends on how he done matured and how his game, he done stepped up his game. I still see this young boy, Joshua, he still has a lot to learn, but he's at a level physically where he's maximizing his athleticism in his boxing game, because he's very fit. You know what I'm saying? He's learning how to be more agile, and he's learning how to be more of a patient and precise fighter. You understand? But let me tell you something. The WBC champ, when he get ready to fight him, he gonna see something that he ain't never seen in that ring with these guys. And I mean, even with Klitschko, you understand? Even if he beat Klitschko, what Deontay gonna bring to the table with him, it ain't nothing he gonna see. He ain't never seen, man.
But what do you mean by that? I mean, if he beats Klitschko, Klitschko's like, he's a proven veteran, 12-year undefeated champion. He defended us.
And Klitschko is 40 finna turn 41 years old. So like I say, age plays a big factor in this now. You understand? I'm only being real about it. Age plays a big factor. So if he does beat the young boy, it's gonna be on experience and that. But for as him competing, even him, when he meet Deontay, he gonna see something he ain't saw. First of all, Klitschko's average last 10 opponents was 5'6", 6'2", 6'1". Then was his last. I mean, his average opponents was very short. This is the first time he's ever fighting somebody as tall as Deontay, and with the elusiveness of this brother, man, it's gonna be fun. Boxing's gonna be good in the heavyweight, man.
Man, I was gonna ask him who's he picking if Anthony Joshua fights Deontay Wilder. I guess he's picking Bomb Squad. Is it his legs though? Is it his legs, or is it the power? Or is it everything?
What with
Deontay? Like, why would you pick Deontay over Anthony? Is it because Anthony stays kind of flat-footed right in front of you and Deontay can move, or is it the reach, is the power?
Deontay's learning how to use his jab. And the jab is the best punch you can use to set up anything. You can hurt a man. You can shake a man with a jab. And if you done shook him with the jab, throwing a right hand ain't nothing but just closing the show. So, and he's learning how to do that, man. And he's learning how to be precision with it. He's learning how to put that jab in his face and then right in his chest, hitting him low and then coming up high. And then he's learning how to step around and check hooking him. That's dangerous for a 6'7" guy, man, to be doing to you, man, because you can get fucked up quick.
Well, there you have it. Big shot. His father, Brian Shaw. Mr. Shaw, when is your son going to be back in the ring?
Hopefully we'll be back in the ring in probably the next 4 to 6 weeks.
All right, well, there you have it, 4 to 6 weeks.
So we got the call from Al to come here to work with the champ, and I'm sure once we do that and he gets some good words about what this guy is, we'll be fighting real soon.
All right, well, there you have it, BoxingVoice.com. Thank you.
All right, my man.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Pleasure. Big shot, so when the last time you was in the ring?
My last fight was August 27th, man. I'm looking for a fight now. They said I was supposed to be fighting at the end of February. I'm signed with Al Heyman.
No, I know that. But that August 27th fight, was that last year?
Yes, sir.
That was the one and only fight you had on PBC, right?
No, I fought Danny Kelly on PBC as well. That was my first TV fight.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So this is your first time working with Deontay?
Yeah, it's my first time working with the champ, man.
Excited?
Yes, sir, man. I'm humble. I'm thankful and I'm appreciative for the opportunity. Like I just told him, it's not every day you get to spar with the heavyweight champion of the world. So I'm gonna take full advantage of this opportunity and try to give his best work as I can.
Now, obviously, you're here, you want to soak in as much as you can, but what are you expecting to learn? What are you expecting to get out of this?
Just experience.